colorettes and color studs, it's me Debbie and welcome to another ColorIt tutorial. Last time, we colored some cute and fluffy snow dogs from the book Dogs, Everyone's Best Friend. I hope you picked up a couple of new and useful tricks that could help you improve your texture game. If there's anything else you want to learn or have coloring pet peeves that you want to talk about, let us know in the comments below and we'll do our best to make a tutorial that could help you out. We love hearing from you guys, so don't be shy. Drop by our comment section and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe too. For this episode, we'll be working with a bit of sparkle and shine. We will be coloring the magnificent peacock birds from the book Blissful Scenes. This book features a lot of whimsical and picturesque illustrations that would really help you relax for hours on end. These peacocks are great if you want to use vibrant and lovely hues. If you want to get your hands on this book, check out the links below. Today we'll be using the 48 glitter gel pen set. I think they're perfect for the bright tail feathers. While we're at it, I'll teach you how to use glitter or gel pens and how to blend those colors together. And since gel pens can be a bit tricky to maintain, I'll also share some useful tips on how to take care of them so that they last a long time. If you don't have your own set of glitter gel pens, you can purchase some from the links below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more coloring tutorials and techniques. As always, give this video a like and share it with someone who loves coloring, especially with glitter gel pens. Are you ready? Let's start! So, each glitter pen comes with a pen cover to make sure that the gel glitter inside doesn't dry up. So be sure to close the lid once you're done coloring that certain color. And when you close your glitter pens, make sure that you hear that clicking sound. The clicking sound lets you know that it's really intact and keeps the pen right at the center where that clear plastic area is on the cover. So with regards to pen storage, there's a little debate about how to keep it. Some people recommend leaving it horizontally. Others recommend leaving it vertically, facing downwards. So the pros of leaving it vertically is it spreads faster or it goes downwards more because it's gel based and it's more viscous than the usual ballpoint pens. That's one of their reasons of storing it vertically. However, storing it horizontally keeps everything even and balanced. So as long as you can still work well with it, it can go either way. The one thing I would recommend you not to do is drop your pens. If you drop the pen, the gel inside might separate, and then that area that gets separated, you might not be able to use anymore. I love ColorIt glitter pens because I like how bright the colors are, and the glitter pens really sparkle, especially when you move the paper around at the end. So like if you look at it from different angles, it's gonna look very, very bright and has a different effect in different angles. Their names are fun too. It's a lot easier to memorize the names because it all starts with the glitter. And here we go. So I'll be coloring several peacocks today. And we'll start with the very first peacock. And I guess this is the male peacock because the male peacocks have a more vibrant color and more glamorous because of the color, the blueness of the neck and the gradation from blue to greens to light greens to lime green to yellow is beautiful. So it works. Glitter pens work really well with this magnificent creature. So once again, I'm going to start with the largest of the peacocks here in the coloring page. Also, if you color with the ColorIt glitter pen, it's different from coloring with a pencil because you can't blend it. There's a certain angle that you have to be at in order for the pens to go. And you don't have to press so hard because there's no pressure sensitivity with regards to pens, unlike the pencils. So they have an even distribution of color that goes out when you color with the pens. So the first color that I chose for the peacock is the glitter cerulean, because peacocks are most known for the brightest of blues. So when you're coloring, try to follow the flow of the feathers. So this is the first set of blues that I'm using. So while the glitter pen's still wet on the paper, this is a good time to blend your pens. So right now I'm using glitter sapphire to go on top of the glitter cerulean. So just try to follow the flow of the feathers and the direction that they're heading. So like the neck of the peacock is curved, so I'm also following that path. So the glitter sapphire is such a strong, bold color, and as we go up, it's about to get even bolder and bluer. It's bluer than blue, but hopefully not sadder than sad. So I'm going with glitter denim, like the jeans. So it's a blue violet, almost like indigo. I like how dark it is. So now if you can see, there's a gradation from light to dark. And then I'm merging the cerulean with the sapphire a little bit more. The ColorIt glitter pens also has a wide variety of all the shades of colors. So I'm so happy that you can get to use all these colors and they all show up, especially with the peacock. Of course, if you want to free your creativity, you can play around with the colors of the peacock. They don't have to necessarily be bluish and greenish. It's up to you. If you feel like you want them to be a pink peacock like a flamingo, why not, right? So you can still apply your gradation with a different set of colors. Just try to think of it as light to dark, or if you're going with dark to light. The key thing here is try to get some contrast. So when I say contrast, some things are darker, some things are lighter. And that's what I'm taking note of. I'm trying to make sure that there are some bright spots and there's some lighter, darker spots as well. So while waiting for the neck area to dry on the peacock, I'm gonna go at the tail of the peacock, the tail feathers, and we'll start with the small pot. We'll start with the small, minute parts, and I'm using the glitter denim. I'm using the glitter denim again. They kind of look like tiny hearts. So I did a little bit of research, so I know a little bit of the color scheme of the peacock and what colors to expect. Since I know that they're all gonna be the same color, you can continue coloring the rest of the pens with the same color. That way you don't have to keep opening and closing the pens, or opening and covering the pens. So I can also tell the other peacock right beside it is another male peacock, because they have the same patterns on the tail feathers. So I'm gonna use the same colors for the small detail, the one that looks like a mini heart. So once again, this is from the book Blissful Scenes by ColorIt. So now I'm using glitter glacier, and this is good with regards to design because the glitter denim is so dark and the glacier is a lot lighter, so that means there's a high contrast between the two colors, making the dark color pop out more. So if you had two dark colors side by side, it might be hard to differentiate them from one another, but if it were a light and in contrast with something dark, then you can really notice the lighter part or the darker part pop out. So once again, I'm using glitter glacier. I'm just gonna continue coloring these other blue spots here. And I'm following it up with more glitter denim. So just to add that three-dimensional effect, I'm adding the glitter denim like right at the bottom part of the glitter glacier. The ColorIt specific paper is also very good because it's thick enough for the pens to absorb well, and blending is definitely not a problem. So now I'm using glitter turquoise. So glitter turquoise just to wrap around the teardrop shape on the male peacock. So I'm just coloring a little bit of the outlines because later on I'm gonna add a warmer color. So now for the warm color, I'm using glitter 24 karat. The blues and the greens, these are considered cool colors. So to keep it from staying too monotonous or monochromed, we're adding a pop of the glitter 24 karat gold to make the tail feathers even more fabulous than it already is. So I'm just gonna keep it on with this glitter 24 karat. Now that I'm done with the glitter 24 karat, I'm actually using glitter honey pot to add a little hint of orange, but still golden, to the teardrop shape on the pattern of the male peacock. Orange is also the complementary color of blue, and complementary colors go really well together. So now let's start coloring the rest of the tail feathers. So I'm using glitter emerald, glitter spearmint, glitter silver sage, and glitter firefly. So I'm combining glitter emerald and glitter spearmint. Glitter emerald is a lot darker, so that's on the topper part on the tail feather, and as it goes lower, I'm adding glitter firefly at the bottom part. I love the vibrance of the glitter firefly. It really makes the tail feathers pop. So I'm adding glitter silver sage as an accent on top of the glitter firefly area, so you can still see hints of the pieces of feather. And I'm doing it while the firefly is still wet, so it blends in a little bit more. So once again, I'm using glitter spearmint, and then the darker parts I'm adding glitter emerald, and on the lighter part is glitter firefly, and for the bottom I'm using glitter peridot. I'm using 24 karat for tips of the tail. So I'm just going to continue coloring the rest of the tail feathers. So now we're going to color the rest of the body of the peacock. So I'm just combining more glitter cerulean with glitter sapphire, and on the darker parts to make it darker, glitter denim. And then glitter glacier on some curves as well to make it lighter. But so far, aren't the male peacocks beautiful? Don't they make you green with envy? Just kidding, I don't know. I'm just trying to find some peacock puns. I'm just trying to achieve the grandeur and the beauty of the peacocks. So now I'm adding a little bit of the brown parts and lighter parts. So the nice thing about the glitter pens is they also have some, like an alternative to yellow white or cream white. So I'm using glitter ivory. I'm starting with glitter ivory for the brownish lighter parts on the feathers on the peacock. Then later on I'll be mixing it with glitter Bruno, glitter root, and glitter black. So if you notice, again, I'm starting with the lighter parts and then adding darker colors some more because it's harder to color on top of a dark color. Now I'm coloring the female peacock as well, and the female peacock, unlike the male peacock, has lesser shades of lesser colors. The tail feathers are also not as grand as the male peacocks, but they're beautiful in their own right. So the female peacock also has the glitter denim, glitter sapphire, and glitter cerulean gradation on the back part of the neck. However, there's more glitter turquoise, transitioning to brown on the front part of the neck down to the chest area. So there's a little bit of difference. Well, there's a lot of difference between the male peacock and the female peacock. So I'm combining adding glitter root until I reach more at the bottom, and it becomes glitter ivory. So I'm just blending the glitter ivory with the other shades of brown until they gradually get lighter. Okay guys, I'll go ahead and finish coloring this page. Be back in a few. It's almost done, guys! And now we're done! If you enjoyed this coloring tutorial, share it to your family and friends, and please don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more coloring tutorials, tricks, and tips. If you have any specific technique or medium that you want us to talk about in the next episode, feel free to comment down below and we'll do our best to put that tutorial together. For now, follow us on social media so you can get the latest updates and freebies from ColorIt. This has been Debbie. Thanks for watching, and remember, free your creativity.